Hey guys, welcome back. I am going to go over the top 3 errors from at-home learning last week, which was week 3, April 27th through May 1st. And to be honest, I had to look kind of hard to find a common error that was consistent enough. You guys did a really great job on this. I'm really proud of you. I know this at-home learning stuff can be difficult, but you guys are rocking it, so keep up the good work. We're almost done. You guys are doing great. 3 of the areas I wanted to look at, one was an order of operations problem, and then there's a fraction, decimal, and percent conversion problem, and a pretty small error on the area of circles that I think will be easy for you to see the mistake you made once we go over it. So the first one is trying to simplify this, and to be honest with you, this was the error. You guys did a really good job adding the -7. I was proud of you about that, but this is where we kind of ran into some trouble. And it could just be that you were going quick and didn't pay attention to your integer rules. But remember, you guys, when it's everything is inside the parenthesis, including that negative, when that whole parenthesis is squared, it's what's inside of it times itself, okay? So it's -4 times -4, okay? That becomes a positive 16. And that's where the main error was. A lot of you said -16, and then when you did the math, you were putting the negatives together. But what it really should be is 16 plus a -7. You are having a battle here. You've got the negative army and the positive army. The positive army wins the battle. They have more people. And the answer is 9. There are 9 survivors from this battle. So 16 plus a -7 is positive 9. Okay, this one, I think some of you, when I looked at the answer choice you picked, you just didn't pay attention to that. So I think that's a quick fix, first of all. But I guess you could start in many different ways here. We need to find one of these answer choices not being equivalent to 2/5. So I'm first going to look at the fraction here. So let's do 2/5. Is this equal, remember that's what equivalent means, to 8/20? Well, there's a lot of different ways you could do this. A quick way to see if they're equal, 2 times 20 is 40. 5 times 8 is 40. They match, so it is an equivalent fraction. A lot of other ways you could do it. You can say 5 times what gives me 20? The answer is 4. Does 2 times 4 give me 8? Yes, it does, so that's equivalent. So this one is equivalent, so it is not going to be chosen. Now, let's see what 2/5 would be as a decimal. Well, there's some different ways to go about that, but you could just do 2 divided by 5, which gives you the decimal of 0.4. So A is donezo. Now, you probably already know what it is based on what you just got, 0.4. But just for funsies, let's take 0.4 and figure out what it would be as a percentage. And so remember, if we have 0.4 and we're turning it into a percent, you're going to take this decimal and move it over 2 spots to the right and then replace it. So then you're going to put a 0 here, and that's 40%. So B is not going to work either. 0.25 was your answer here because that is not equivalent to 2/5. All right, the last one, this one is oh yeah, I remember, kind of error that you guys had made. First of all, we know we're trying to find the area here, the area in terms of pi. Now, sometimes we see that and go, oh, I don't remember how to do that. Well, the good news is it's actually one less step than what you would do when you figured it out with the decimal. So it's saving you work, so that's great. But you need to take the area formula of a circle, which is pi r squared, And all you have to do is this part and leave the pie, and you're done. A lot of you did that, except you were so excited to get to the end of the problem because math is your favorite and you're so excited to arrive at your solutions. I'm sure that's the case, that when we quickly did this, we said, oh, 4 times 2, 8. Perfect. 8 pi. That's my answer, B. That was the most popular answer. Something's wrong with that. It's not 4 times 2. It's 4 squared. So 4 times 4, that's 16. So my final area of this circle is 16 pi centimeters squared. Should have been C was your final answer. But like I said, guys, it was hard for me to find 3 common errors that I could go over. You guys are doing great. We are almost to the end. Keep it up. I'm really proud of you. Reach out to your teachers if you need any help, and I'll see you next week.